So, dear students, welcome to our class on continental climates. Continental climates. Continental means land. As I said in the previous class, Earth is elliptical in shape. It has three spheres: the lithosphere, the solid portion, the hydrosphere, water portion, and the gaseous portion. Okay, atmosphere. Now, 1/3 is the land, 2/3 is the water. Both over the land and oceans. Okay, both over the lithosphere and hydrosphere, the atmosphere envelopes the Earth as a blanket. Now, here, land, continental climate. Earlier class we discussed with reference to maritime, that is the ocean and seas. Now, so land climates, exactly opposite of maritime climates according to Köppen's classification. What is the exact? The maritime climates are characterized by, okay, exactly opposite of maritime is continental. The maritime climates are characterized by mild summers, whereas the continental, the landmass climates are characterized by warm summers or severe summers. Now, maritime climates are characterized by warm winters, mild summers or less severe summers, and maritime climate is concerned warmer winters. Here in the continental climate, the winters are cool, very cool. Okay, now the third thing is the temperature variations. With reference to maritime climates are concerned, there is a little variation among the seasons. Here, pronounced variations in the temperature among the seasons. So, just exactly opposite of the maritime climate is the continental climate. So, to say in one line, continental climates have severe summers, cold winters, temperature variations among the seasons in a year are pronounced. So, this is the basis for our discussion. Now, see here, there is an absence of ocean or sea influence on the continental climate. Continental climates are influenced by only land. Now, see, the general features are as I said, the temperature range is pronounced with reference to extremes of temperature are concerned in the continental areas. Now, here another important thing is the continental climates do not have the stabilizing influence of a neighboring large sea or ocean. Sea or oceans play stabilizing role with reference to climate of the maritime climate. So, maritime climates have stabilizing influence by oceans, whereas in the continental climate, there is no stabilizing influence of sea or oceans. Another thing is, usually the heat capacity determines the maritime climates or continental climates. Please note this one. What is the heat capacity? What is the heat capacity? The amount of heat required, the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of water by 1 degree centigrade is the heat capacity of the water. Similarly, as far as soil is concerned, to raise its temperature by 1 degree, how much heat is required? So, water needs almost double the quantity of heat as compared to soil or rocks to heat up. Okay, so this is the reason again cause in the areas and causes same thing. Land gets or soil or rocks or stones gets heated up quicker as compared to sea waters or ocean waters. So then what will happen? Low pressure area is developed over the land areas. So naturally, the continental climates have, as I said a couple of minutes back, pronounced variations in the seasonal temperatures. So, seasonal daily temperatures, or you can say daily temperatures in a season, or seasonal variations in the temperature is pronounced. Now, so, yes, the land heats up and cools down quickly, allowing for quick and extreme changes in temperature. This is the reason. The land gets heated up, cools quickly, and this allows for quick extreme changes in the temperature among the seasons. This bit will come. Another thing is Areas near ocean or large lake have differences in heat capacity, and the weather and climate makes living more comfortable. In the maritime areas, the okay oceans or seas or big lakes play moderating role with reference to temperature. That's why areas near lakes, areas near rivers, areas near the seas, areas near the oceans, they have they experience the moderating effect of these water bodies or the temperature, and it is comfortable to live in those areas as compared to continental climates. Now, the significant difference between these two maritime continental environment is the maritime environment is based on the sea and the continental climates are based on the land. So, land gets heated up quicker, land gets cooled down quicker. Okay, very easy. Water gets heated up slow, water gets cooled up slow. So, these are the basic differences between the continental and maritime climate. Continental means land, influenced by land. Areas that are far from the ocean and large lakes in the interior of the land masses, the continental climates exist. Now, here the another few important points as far as the continental climates are concerned. Continental climates often have a significant annual variation in temperature. That's what I told. They tend to occur in the mid-latitude 40 to 55 degrees north. Northern hemisphere only experience more areas in the northern hemisphere experiences the continental climates. Why? Because the northern hemisphere is also known as land hemisphere. More of the land is there above the equator or in the northern part of the globe, northern hemisphere. So, the land areas in the northern hemisphere experience the continental climates. Now, continental climates are relatively less in the southern hemisphere or areas which are having oceanic or sea influence. Now, so continental climates occur mostly in the northern hemisphere. This is the reason the examples or the areas where this continental climate occurs are North and Northeast China, North and Northeast China, East and Southeast Europe, East and Southeast Europe, West and Northwest Iran, Central and Southern parts of Canada, Central and Northeast parts of United States. So, these are the areas. Once again, for your academic interest, North and Northeast China, East and Southeast Europe, West and Northwest Iran, Central and Southern Canada, Central and Northeast US, United States of America, that is Northern America. We have this continental climate. The word continentality means it is a measure of degree to which a region experiences this type of climate. Continentality means, it is a measure of the degree which experiences this continental climate. We call it as the continentality. Now, subject to, now coming to the precipitation. As far as precipitation in the continents are concerned, please note that as far as precipitation in the maritime is concerned, throughout the year, because the reason is more water vapor is there, throughout the year we get the precipitation in the form of either rain or snow, or you can say sometimes hails also, sometimes mixed forms also you get, sometimes sleet and glaze in the maritime. Here the precipitation in the continental climate is concerned, the continental climate precipitation tends to be moderate in amount, concentrated mostly in the warmer months. It is very important bit. It is concentrated in the warmer months, the precipitation is moderate, whereas in the maritime climate precipitation is more. Here it is moderate, not so less or not so high. And the thing is, only a few areas of the mountainous regions like northwest of Northern America, they experience maximum winter precipitation because of the specific global phenomena. That's what I discussed in the areas class. No need to say. A portion of the annual precipitation falls as snow. Little part of the precipitation occurs in the form of snow in the continental, but most of it is like maritime climate, this is the rainfall only. Summers in the continental climate can feature thunderstorms and frequent hot temperatures. Thunderstorms occurs in the continental climate, whereas in the maritime climate, thunderstorms won't occur. Very, very rare thunderstorms occur. Continuous precipitation, okay, season, in all seasons you get the rain because of higher moisture. More the moisture, more the clouds formation. So that is it. Weather is more stable in the summer than in the, this is very interesting. Weather is more stable in the summer in the continental climates, okay, as compared to the winter. So there are disturbances in the winter over the lands. Okay, I discussed in the basic principles of climatology. I don't want to come again. So in the continental climate, the continental climates, the weather is more stable in the summer as compared to winter. Now, so general climatology of continental climate, if you come, according to Köppen's classification, as far as the temperature is concerned, the coldest month should be less than 0 degrees centigrade, and at least 4 months should be above 10 degrees centigrade. This is the base. 4 months should be above 10 degrees centigrade. Coldest month less than 0 degrees centigrade, only 1 month at least. This is the basis for continental climate. Continental climates exist where cold air masses infiltrate during the winter. Cold air masses infiltrate during the winter, and warm air masses form in the summer. Warm air masses are formed in the summer. Cold air masses are infiltrated in the winter season. So this is the thing. Places with continental climates are, as a rule, are either far from the moderate effect of oceans or so situated that prevailing winds tend to head offshore. They tend to get offshore. This is also I discussed in the basic principles of climatology. Now, such regions get quite warm in summer but are colder than climates of similar latitudes in the winter. So, winters are severe in the continental climate. Now, so two important things we discussed. Temperature I discussed. Temperatures are more in the summer. Temperatures are very low in the winter. Precipitation is in the form of more of rainfall, less of snow, one or twice occasion maybe there. Now, micro and megathermal. These two climates, micro and megathermal climates, only for 2 minutes of the class. I just tell you very simple way that useful to all agriculture meteorologists, not general climatologists, that microthermal climate. Under the original Köppen classification, all places with average temperatures in their coldest month less than -3 degrees centigrade. That's it. Less than -3 degrees centigrade, we call them as the microthermal climate. That's it. An isotherm of -3 degrees centigrade form in the microthermal climates. Most microthermal climates are seen in the northern hemisphere because land masses are, northern hemisphere is known as the land hemisphere. Now, okay, there is absence of sea or oceans, much of it. Another thing is microthermal climates are subdivided into 3 categories. This is very interesting. This bit will come. What are the microthermal climates? -3 degrees centigrade. Okay, isothermal up to -3 degrees centigrade are formed in the microthermal climate. So, at least 1 month less than 0 degrees centigrade will be there. Okay, -3 degrees centigrade. So this is the thing. Now the microthermal climates are subdivided into 3: temperate continental, middle zone, subarctic or boreal zone. So with reference to boreal, let us talk of first temperate continental, hemiboreal, okay, boreal climates. That's it. That's it. Now, so temperate continental. What is temperate continental? It's already continental. What is temperate? Temperate climates are, I don't want to go into temperate climate. Very basic. So temperate continental. Continental climates have more of temperate components. Where, okay, southernmost zone characterized by hot summers. At least 1 month has average temperature of 22 degrees centigrade. So continental, 22 degrees centigrade, at least 1 month. So it is more characterized by hot summers. Now, so what is middle zone? At least 4 months will be having minimum 10 degrees centigrade or more. 4 months, minimum of the 12 months. Middle zone. Subarctic or boreal zone, 3 months will have average temperature of at least 10 degrees centigrade. 3 months will have 10 degrees centigrade. That's what we call the boreal climate. Now, so let us see what is megathermal. Last one important point of the today's class. What is megathermal? See, this bit will come. It is a synonym with tropical. Megathermal. Synonym with tropical climate. What is the tropical climate? Every single month must have at least an average temperature of 18 degrees centigrade or more. This is the tropical with reference to temperature, not with reference to precipitation. So what is the tropical climate? Every single month of the 12 months in a year should have 18 degrees centigrade or more temperature. This is the tropical. Now, so the megathermal climates or tropical climates are subdivided into basically two: equatorial and tropical. Equatorial and tropical. Which one? The megathermal climates are divided into equatorial. That means nearest to the equator. What happens nearest to the equator? Highest solar radiation falls. Variations in the temperatures are little. So that's what. So equatorial, little or no variation in the temperature throughout the year. Okay. Now, what is the tropical? Significant seasonal variation in the tropical climate. So there are significant variations in the temperatures where no month has less than 18 degrees. That's what I told in the beginning. What is megathermal? It is a synonym with the tropical. So equatorial, highest temperature throughout the year. Megathermal means, it is the tropical climate. What is the tropical climate? All months, all the 12 months will have minimum of 18 degrees Celsius or more. Now here, I would like to share with you very interesting. With reference to precipitation is concerned, these climate, the tropical climate is again subdivided into three: humid, semi-arid and arid. In the interview, this question will be asked. Megathermal is synonym with tropical. That's good, number one. What is tropical? Every month temperature is 18 degrees centigrade or more, all the 12 months. Excellent. What is equatorial? Every month is again more than 18 degrees centigrade, but there is no seasonal variation. Whereas in the tropical, there is a seasonal variation. Summer, winter, and you can say Kharif, Rabi, and summer. Okay, so monsoon, Rabi season, monsoon season, southwest monsoon season, Rabi season, northeast monsoon season, or western disturbances gives the rain, and summer. Here, three things are there. Tropical climates are divided into three based on the not temperature, based on the precipitation. Number one, humid, where there is more of moisture, more of clouds, more of rain. Think semi-arid. What is semi-arid? It is characterized by potential evapotranspiration is more than the precipitation. Evapotranspiration 1500 mm, precipitation is 700 mm. So that is the semi-arid. What is arid? Semi-arid are also known as the semi-desert areas. Semi-arid means semi-desert, where evapotranspiration is more than the precipitation. Now arid, very dangerous desert climate. Even for the growth development of both plants and animals, water is a limiting factor. Forget about the evapotranspiration more than the precipitation. Even for the growth and development, that's why they are called as the desert areas. This is with reference to precipitation. Megathermal climates are synonym with the tropical. With reference to precipitation, humid, semi-arid and arid are there. With reference to temperature, equatorial and tropical. Megathermal climates are divided into two: equatorial and tropical. Equatorial and tropical are both are 12 months more than 18 degrees centigrade, but seasonal variations are absent in the equatorial climate. This is what I would like to share with you. Thanking you very much for your patient hearing.